All right, this is a video, understanding current, explaining why a light bulb lights up. So we're using this handout here, explaining why a light bulb lights up. We're looking at simple circuits and trying to investigate how electrons and their energy is used by a simple circuit. So this is probably a good time, if you haven't already done so, to pause the video and actually read this page, the front of the page, before we go on and do the questions that are on the back. Okay, so pause. And we're back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side of this sheet here. And we're going to work off some of these diagrams right here. And what I'm wanting you to do is actually pause the video here and there to actually make a prediction in terms of what you should be drawing in the diagram to complete it, and then I'll show you the answer. So we'll work back and forth in that way. So we're going to work off of this question here. You'll notice that out of the negative terminal of the battery, we've got one electron coming out, and it's difficult to pick up on camera, but if you're looking at your sheet, you'll notice that there's 6 dots of energy in that electron. And when the electron comes back to the battery, okay, it has no dots of energy at all. So where did the dots of energy actually go? So just take a moment, pause the video, think about that. Where did the dots of energy go from this electron as the electron progressed through the simple circuit? All right, so we're back. So the answer is it gets used by the load, which happens to be, in this case, a light bulb. So what you want to do to complete the diagram is put 6 dots of energy coming from the light bulb, because the energy from this electron actually gets used by the light bulb, and then as the electron comes back, it's coming back to the battery with no energy. Okay? Question number 2. You'll notice that we've got coming out of the negative terminal 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons. Look at the arrow. That those 4 electrons are going to pass through this light bulb on their way back to the positive terminal of the battery. And what we have to do is complete this. Where are the electrons going? So we have to draw 4 more electrons in the appropriate position in the circuit and also show where the energy is going. So pause the video, make a prediction. Where should you be drawing the electrons and the energy here? Okay, so we're back, and so what you should be doing with the electrons is drawing them here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 electrons are coming back to the battery, but you'll notice that I didn't draw them with any energy at all. So what happened to them? The energy got used by the light bulb. So each of these electrons have 3 points of energy in it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12 dots of energy, and so we want to show that those 12 dots of energy are actually being used by the light bulb. All right, go to question 3. Again, notice 3 electrons coming out, and each of those electrons have 4 dots of energy. They're going to pass through the circuit, which includes the light bulb, and then come back. How should you draw or complete this diagram? Make a prediction. Pause the video and do so. Okay, we're back. And so what you should be doing is, if 3 electrons are coming out of the battery, then 3 electrons come back to the battery, but with no energy. All right? We also have 12 dots of energy here, 4 times 3, that have to be used if the electrons are going to come back to the battery with no energy. So we want to put that around the light bulb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dots of energy. All right? Just remember, energy from the battery gets used somewhere in the circuit, and the light bulb is what's using that energy. Here's another one. 2 dots of energy are leaving the 2 electrons with 3 dots of energy each are leaving the battery. You want to complete this diagram in a similar fashion to the previous 3. Pause the video. Make a prediction. All right, we're back. So what we want to say is, if 2 electrons are leaving the negative terminal passing through the circuit, then 2 will re-enter the battery there with no energy. We've got 3 dots of energy in each of those circuits. That makes a total of 6. Those dots of energy get used by the light bulb. And that's what your diagram should look like.